first graders, welcome back to video 2, where we're learning about comparing and contrasting. Today, we're going to read some passages about frog and toad, and they would be found in your week number 6, day 2. So if you haven't gotten those passages, you will want to get them. As you might also want to get markers or a pen or something to do some highlighting and underlining with. Okay, before we get started, I have a riddle for you. Do you know what a frog's favorite game is? Croquet. Ha ha. Okay, hope you have your worksheet and we'll get started shortly. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to read together the passages, the first one on frogs and then the second one on toads. Remember that good readers are comparing and contrasting as they read. So we'll be doing that and learning about frogs and toads. Follow along with me. Frogs have moist, smooth skin. They have a few teeth and round eyes that bulge out. Frogs have narrow bodies. They have long back legs for jumping high. They have a special toe for climbing. Frogs need to live near water. All right, now we're going to read about toads. Toads have bumpy, dry skin, and they do not have teeth. Toads have wide bodies. Their eyes are lower and do not bulge from their bodies. Toads have short legs to walk, run, or take small hops. Toads live in dry places. Now we're going to put these side by side, and I'm going to use highlighters to compare and contrast how frogs are alike and different. So let's begin. First of all, toads have bumpy, dry skin, whereas frogs have moist, smooth skin. All right, so we'll mark that comparison in yellow. Now it talks about the teeth. Toads do not have teeth. Frogs have a few teeth. All right. Next, we'll learn about their eyes. Their eyes, toads, this is a toad, and the eyes are lower and do not bulge from their bodies. A frog has round eyes that bulge out. Toads have wide bodies. Frogs have narrow bodies. Toads have short legs to walk. Frogs have long back legs for jumping high. All right, and last, let's look at toads who live in dry places, whereas frogs need to live near water. All right, so we have compared and contrasted both of these passages, one on toad and one on frog. Now we're going to take some of the key phrases from those passages, and we're going to decide whether it was a frog or a toad. We're going to decide by looking back at our text. I always think that is a very good practice at all times, but especially when you're comparing and contrasting. Bulging eyes. I think the frog has bulging eyes. So I'm going to put that over here, but I'm going to check to make sure I'm right with the text. There it is. Frogs have round eyes that bulge out. Okay, going on to the next clue. Bumpy skin. I think toads have bumpy skin, but I'm going to go back to the passage and check to make sure I'm right. There it is, right at the beginning. Toads have bumpy, dry skin. Okay, next, hop. I think toads hop. Let's go back to our text. There it is. Toads have short legs to walk. See, there's the toad. Toads have short legs to walk, run, or take small hops. Okay, next, water. I think frogs like water. Let's go back to our text and see if that is true. Here it is. Frogs need to live near water. Definitely, it's the frog. Okay, next. Smooth skin. I think that's the frog as well. Let's go back to our text, the one on frogs. And there it is. Frogs have moist, smooth skin. So that's correct. Next, sticky pads. I think that one is the frog as well. Let's go back to our text and check. Frogs, they have special toes for climbing. Those are the sticky pads. All right, short legs. I think the frogs have short legs. Let's check. I'm sorry, the toads. I think the toads have short legs. So let's go back and look. And right here it is. Toads have short legs to walk. Good. Okay, two more. Low set eyes. I believe I remember that it was the toad that had the low set eyes. Let's check our text though to make sure. Here we go. Their eyes, it's the toad. Their eyes are lower and do not bulge from their bodies. So definitely that's right as well. And the last one is a wide body. And I think that one also is a toad. Check our text. Sure enough, toads have wide bodies. Okay, so now we have done that comparing, and we know the characteristics of frogs and the characteristics of toads. Great job, guys. Hi, boys and girls, back again. I hope that you remember why we use a Venn diagram. Remember that it helps us to summarize, it helps us to compare and contrast, and it also builds our reading comprehension. So I hope you enjoyed that activity, and I have one more riddle before we close for today. What is green, 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 green? It's a frog rolling down a hill. See you next time. Bye-bye.